Hey, baby. What's up? Welcome to Friday Night Gaming Podcast, episode 29. It's your boy, Trigon411 in the building. And before I introduce you to my co-host, he once drank a gallon of Cersei's breast milk, Si.
I mean, you had to throw that out there like that?
Shout out to Game of Thrones. Get on that breast milk, Jake.
You're on that Game of Thrones bullshit. We ain't starting
bro.
that.
Shout out to Game of Thrones represent. I can't believe they killed Tyrion Lannister.
We starting this shit over again because Game of Thrones ain't gonna start at all.
Game of Thrones, bitch.
Game of Thrones trash.
Anyway, breast milk. How was that gallon of breast milk? Thoughts?
I mean, it's chocolate milk, so it's whatever.
Hey, yeah, I like it. Oh, I don't even know what that means, but I'll take it.
Neither do I.
Shout out to Fly. Shout out to Fly.
Fly like
in the building. Yo, how you been, man? Like, I hit you. How you been, man? Yo, you been like MIA.
He's handling his thing.
Hey, do your thing, Playboy.
Bruh. So my intros, right?
Yeah. So let's get back. Man, we gonna went left.
Twitch.tv/ScytheX and Twitter.com/ScytheX_.
Hey, you can find your boy on Twitter at Trigon4848. You can find me on Twitch.tv/Trigon411, where I stream one game a month on one Friday a month. Holla at your boy.
That's also actual facts.
Make sure you follow us on Instagram at FNG Podcast. Also, hit us on Twitter at FNG Podcast _. Download us on iTunes, Google Play, YouTube. You already know what it is. If you're hitting us on YouTube, you're already here. So just go ahead and drop us a like, leave us a comment, let us know what's good.
Facts.
Also, we on Spotify, baby, because we're just as good as the Joe Button Podcast. Shout out to Random Nose Podcast. Shout out to Tone and all the people.
We better, bro.
Yo, Ghostface is in the building.
In the building. Go,
baby.
What up?
Episode 29, we out here. That's facts. Yo, so real quick before we dive in, I recently bought a yacht. The yacht's fire. So check it out, ladies. Nah, let me stop. Love you, wifey. About to get in trouble. So we're gonna jump right into it. What happened Friday night, bro? Like,
I didn't really do anything, to be honest.
We're gonna have to change the name of this podcast. That's actual facts because we don't even play.
To be fair, it was more like Friday afternoon gaming for me, and then I had to get off. And then
this man game on Friday afternoons from like 2 to 7.
Facts.
Oh man.
But I honestly just played more Division. I just been on my Division grind.
Yo, you loving that Division too, man. I see you on there.
I'm trying to get. I'll get into it.
Hell yeah. Real quick, I can tell you this past Friday night, and we're rocking on the Monday because this weekend was just crazy and life happened, family shit was going on. So we're back at it on the Monday. I can tell you on Friday, we actually Shansa got on this Rory McIlroy in honor of the Masters. But shout out to Tiger Woods.
Shout out to Tiger Woods coming in hot with that Masters victory.
Coming in hot. Shout out. We back, baby. Shout out to the black people out there. Hey, we got one. We lost Nipsey. We got Tiger back. Hey, let's go.
Oh, shit.
Real quick. Shansa smoked me and Rory McIlroy golf. He beat me. He was under
was he Edna? Was he rocking that Edna?
He didn't. He was not Edna with the fatty, but he was Dustin Johnson or some shit, and he beat me.
He
destroyed me. Yeah, he did smoke me. And then he basically got off. I think it was about 8:30.
Oh, pause, bro.
He basically he exited the PlayStation, and at about 8:30 p.m. Jesus. And then Cy gets on like 10, like y'all down, and he's like, fam, we sleep. Like I was on my Horizon grind, and Shansa was gone already, doing his thing. Shansa, what up, baby?
Speaking of Shansa,
speaking of the devil, speaking of Edna's hubby,
speaking up a sleepy dude over here.
Call that man sleepy from the
Snorri Snoreface.
Snorri McSnorenstein. Let's get it, baby.
AKA press triangle jump out car.
Yo, let's fucking go.
Yo, by the way, I'm going off topic.
Yeah. Go ahead, play.
Yo, Sean's I recently watched that video again of GTA where we're trying to do the heist, and he's crashing my car like all over the highway, and I'm like, yo, press triangle to repair it. All of a sudden, you just hear Sean's like, oh shit, I jumped out of the car.
Yo, that got to be one of the best clips ever of a Friday Night Game, and that's in the Friday Night Game Hall of Fame. Like
that shit,
that's hands down, no question in there. Like
I was like, what video is this? And I'm like, oh shit,
triangle to repair the plane. Like, come on, bro.
It's just ridiculous, man.
Yeah, that was actually dumb.
Yeah, so Friday night was a bust for me, but I ended up on Division.
And I'm gonna just say real quick, yo. I'm going to just say this right off top. Friday Night Gaming Crew used to be a big crew of about 9 dudes. We basically down to 3. It's me, Cheyenne.
Who's Cheyenne? Who that?
Yo, shout out to
Cheyenne in the building.
Yo, shout out to Pocahontas and Cheyenne and all my Native American sisters out there, bro. What's going on? So me, Cy, and Sean, some mad S's. That's basically the crew, and we try to get on and rock out every Friday. But shout out to all the other cats. They don't really game no more. They out here living life. But anyway,
facts.
This week in gaming, let's get right into it. My gaming is falling off like crazy. I've been off Twitter. I've been off gaming for a little bit, but I'm still rocking Horizon when I can. Shit just got crazy.
Shout out to that game in second place.
But Horizon Zero Awards. I still been playing that. Golf Clash. I don't know if this gets me kicked off the podcast, but my main form of gaming is actually mobile gaming. Shout out to mobile gaming,
because like fraud.
2 years ago, I was like, if you play mobile games, you're a fraud. And now that's all I have time to play, bro. Shout out to Golf Clash. I just actually made the Easter Open tournament.
Shout out to Golf Clash.
I went 12-1. I'm about to make the Easter Open. Yo, listen, I'm on my Tiger Woods grind on this Golf Clash, buddy.
God.
By the way, if they drop Tiger Woods golf next year, I'm copping that day one pre-order.
EA is stupid if they do not make a Tiger Woods golf. Yeah.
They need to call that joint the Masters Championship 2019, 2020, whatever.
Yeah.
What you been gaming on, player? Don't say anything besides Division 2, by the way.
I'm just gonna go with Division 2. Well, here's the thing. In 2 weeks, not this Thursday, but the Thursday after.
Ooh.
There's a lot of things going on, but there's a raid happening that's gonna drop in Division 2, and I don't get on as much as the other people that I'm raiding with, so every little time that I have is strictly been Division 2, trying to get the gear that I feel comfortable using.
Yeah, when
it comes down to raid day, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I feel that.
It's like I gotta squeeze in every little minute I can, but I'm just gonna start off the what's on my mind topic because
tell them what's on your mind, player.
It's gonna feed in because last night
I seen you low key on your
it was last night
on your Star Wars.
So. If nobody knows, this weekend, if you're a fan of Star Wars, this was a pretty big weekend for fans because it was a Star Wars celebration. They had it in Chicago. And
damn.
Yeah, it's like a whole Star Wars convention. And basically, quite a few things happened. The cast
they would have been smart. What happened to May the 4th be with you and all that bullshit? Like, it would have been smart to have it then, right?
That's going to get into my issue.
Oh, okay.
It's not really an issue, but it's more of a minor annoyance because of my excitement.
Okay.
So basically, at the convention, they dropped a trailer for, and this is more of like a Disney thing. Like, Disney's like killing me this month, but Star Wars dropped a trailer, a surprise trailer. They had the cast come out, introduce the cast to a big audience, and they dropped a trailer. Thrones greater than Star Wars facts.
That's actual facts. That's actual facts.
Somebody ban this dude real quick.
Yo, Thrones is
bro, shut up.
Star Wars trash. Continue.
Oh, cool story, bro. No, but anyways, so
man. Luke Skywalker, old ass.
Star Wars. They released a trailer for the new movie, and everybody freaked the fuck out because nobody was expecting it because the movie's not due out until December 20th, aka my birthday. Let's go get it.
Hey, let's go get it, baby. Happy 40th. Hey.
Appreciate it. But yeah, so the movie comes out in December. They dropping us a trailer now in the middle of April. Not only did they drop the trailer, not only did they drop the trailer for the movie, they also dropped the trailer for the Fallen Order. Excuse me, the Fallen Order, and that is the new EA Star Wars game that's coming out in November. And here's the thing with EA that was announced and was confirmed by EA. The new Star Wars game is only going to be a story. So Battlefront 2, the story is legitimately a movie.
Yeah.
It's better than most Star Wars movies that was made. Now, if they're going to focus strictly on the story in this game, have no multiplayer, not multiplayer, but microtransactions. It's strictly story. If they're focusing just on the story, I'm all about it because
that's facts.
EA doesn't do a lot of things right, and people give, and it's funny because people give EA a lot of shit for their games, specifically for their Star Wars games.
And listen, well deserved. I mean, EA be messing up, but
they messing up a lot of things.
When you say Star Wars and EA, initially I roll my eyes, but this actually seems different. But that's just my preliminary thoughts.
And it started with Battlefront 1. Battlefront 1 was a disaster.
I played the demo. It was fun for 20 minutes, and after 20 minutes, I was like, I'm done playing.
Dude, I had a lot of fun with it. There was absolutely no stories, multiplayer only.
Yeah.
Battlefront 2, they're like, hey, here's a story, which was awesome. Like I said, it was like a movie, but
I gotta play that actually. If it's cheap, I might cop that.
Yeah, you should definitely do it.
Kane in the building.
Let's go. Yeah, so Battlefront 2 was a dope story, but the multiplayer is a little lacking, and they were killing you with microtransactions, and they got creamed on the internet and everyone, and to the point where they had to scale back the transactions.
Didn't they
shut down the loot boxes and stuff.
I thought they initially didn't even start with the transactions, and then they brought them on, and then they had to scale them back.
It launched with it. People freaked out, and then they turned it off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
then they're getting bullied out here in the streets.
And then EA, and then they were supposed to be making like an open world Star Wars game. That's kind of like a Destiny kind of. You can go from planet to planet. You're building your character. It's a whole open world RPG type of game, right?
Yeah.
In the Star Wars universe. And it got scrapped. It got canceled because they didn't want to spend the money. This and that. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
So EA gets a lot of flack.
Go says, I'm not putting my faith in it until I find a reason or cause. If you guys don't remember, for Battlefront 1, the advertisement was nothing like the game. Exactly.
Ghost, did you play Battlefront 2, though? Because if you're a Star Wars fan, I highly suggest you play it, even if it's just for the story, because it's better than half of their movies.
Yo, because Star Wars. Here's the thing about Star Wars. I feel like I've heard of at least 10 Star Wars games that were announced and never came out because there's always like a problem.
There's always a problem with EA and Star Wars, and everyone's always like, when is Disney gonna, go after EA and kill this contract and take control of their series?
Yeah.
Everybody's waiting for that, but with Fallen Order, I played the beta, wasn't really interested. Play the story though. The beta only had multiplayer, I think. Play the story.
Didn't they have was Darth Maul in that one or not?
Darth Maul's in it, but he's not. It's not like in the story or anything.
The other dude, yeah.
Anyways, so they released the trailer for Fallen Order. It's gonna be strictly story, so I'm amped about that. Then they pump out the movie trailer. Now I'm like ultra amped because of what they revealed from the trailer. I
didn't even see. Did the movie look dope?
It was like it started out as like a typical Star Wars trailer, and couple cool moves to show you the lightsaber because it was a teaser. The movie's not out in December. Yeah, so they didn't show too much.
I'm still that far behind. I still didn't watch The Last Jedi, bro.
Yeah, dude. I don't even want to spoil what happened in the trailer.
No. Don't do that.
It's pretty major, and it's funny because I watched like a ton of YouTubers' reactions on this trailer because I wanted to see how they reacted to it. If it was the same as mine. But so they drop you with that. So like I said, so now Disney's dropping all this major stuff, but the game doesn't come out till November. The movie doesn't come out till December. So now you got me all amped up. I fire up my PlayStation. I'm like, you know what? I'm playing Battlefront.
This man's so amped up, he downloading the Star Wars theme in the background to his PS4.
Yo, facts. I already have it actually. It came with Battlefront. So last night I ended up playing.
Said she mad skeptical, which I understand.
Yeah, trust me, I get the EA Star Wars. I get it. I get the issues between it. But if you are a fan of Star Wars, play the story for Battlefront 2. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, I gotta play that.
If it's like $5. Because EA is always on sale. If it's like $5 on PSN, download it.
That's a Trigon special fact.
But so it inspired me to play Battlefront 2. So I jumped on that last night. I had a blast rocking with that.
Yeah, so you playing that.
Yeah, using lightsabers, running around like crazy. It was a lot of fun. I'd like to do it again.
Yeah.
So, but I got to get raid ready. But my other issue is now we got. And this is probably the last cast before Endgame comes out. Avengers.
Oh God, trash.
So, dude, shut up, bro. You're so fired.
Bro, I haven't. The last one I saw was like Civil War. I'm like,
North beat the South. You got it.
I still haven't even watched fucking Black Panther.
This guy.
I'm such a fraud on these Marvel, bro.
But dude, yeah. So Disney. The moral of the story is Disney's pumping out all this shit, and I can't handle it. I'm amped for Endgame. Like, I'm trying to get through this month and, like, get to this movie because it's going to blow my mind most likely. And then they're giving me all this Star Wars shit. I'm like, I'm not prepared.
I'm like life comes at you fast.
Yeah, so I'm like, you know what? Let me play Battlefront 2. Let me put down Division for a day and jump on the lightsabers and start wrecking havoc. So... that's true. But what Ghost was saying, Ghost, I'm with you 110%. And I'm gonna tell you like this: I'm skeptical on every game ever. Like I usually, like y'all know, I don't do day one unless it's my favorite. Like God of War was a day one. Like Last of Us will be a day one unless I know it's fire, like guaranteed fire. I'm skeptical. Like I'm not buying it until I watch someone play it. And so I never buy games day one on any, especially EA, bruh. Come on, man. I know. I mean, I get it.
With the Madden shit, when I was a Madden head for a while, I would do that. And I admit that I was stupid for doing that because Madden's trash. But that's just a general rule, not to buy day one. So basically, Sai's getting a Star Wars tattoo and an EA tattoo simultaneously.
My lower back. Facts.
Lower back pre-ordered, confirmed. Here's what's on my mind. Kind of in my wheelhouse a little bit. So, you got varsity video game teams, and here's my thing, right? Like, you think about high school, like high school is a fucking crazy place, and for people like me and Sai, like we were athletes in high school, so you know what's funny? I feel like high school hits different when you're an athlete, and like when you're not an athlete, like it's a totally different experience, because I feel like, especially like you play football and shit, like you have camaraderie with dudes and people in the school, like even before school starts, whatever. So it was a different experience for me and science, not the group science of my experience, but like high school was cool to me or whatever. But like I saw a lot of people in high school who like, and I was cool with mad people. Like even though I played football, like I was cool with everybody. Like even like the goth chicks with the holes all in their lips and face. Like I was cool with everybody. So like
I was the same.
I feel like in high school, like I was never like that bully, like never that dick, even though I was like doing my thing, like, you know, on the teams and shit, I was still like cool. And I feel like the video game teams, it's now been adopted in 8 states: Connecticut, Georgia, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Kentucky, Alabama, Mississippi, Texas, New York, and New Jersey are considering it as well. I feel like this gives like half the high school, not even half, probably 75% of the high school population an outlet, like something they could do, something they could pursue. Because like mad kids play video games. I was talking to this dude. I went to my old condo the other day, and the dude was like, he had 2 young kids. They were like 7 and 9. I'm like, oh, what sports are you playing? Football, soccer? He's like, they don't like sports. They just want to play video games. And like he was outside talking to me, and both of his kids were on a Switch. Yeah. And what people don't realize, this is part of a larger thing. Video games, and there's still that stigma out there, like, oh, you're fat, you live in your grandmother's basement. Yeah, that's real funny, dickhead. But video games are.
Tell them how you feel, bro.
Yo, nah, for real. I actually get pissed when people start to stereotype gamers, and in front of me too, because sometimes people meet me like I'm kind of a big dude. Say, oh, you must play football, whatever. Like I'm cool like that. I'm not like a fucking nerd or whatever. But like when they stereotype video gamers, like that actually gets me tight, because I'm like, you're just an ignorant ass. So like, anyway, back to my point. Giving kids outlet to play video games on like a team in high school, to me, that's crazy dope, because
I think it kind of goes along with crazy awesome.
Yeah, it goes along with the times. If you're giving scholarships, they're giving esports scholarships now to attend certain colleges.
To go to college,
to go to college. So how are you going to hone your skills other than like playing Fortnite on the weekends and Apex?
All I gotta say is, where the fuck was this years ago, man?
Yo,
if Twitch existed, if like a varsity friggin' Call of Duty team in high school, like stop it! I'm murdering everyone,
bro. I might not have played. Yo, your boy might not have played. Yo, I might have not played football. I might have been on that varsity Tetris team, my boy.
The varsity Tetris team. Let's go.
State championship in Tetris, you heard? Anyway, I think it's dope that they're coming out with this. A lot of people are gonna knock it, and it's gonna be crazy. Like I would definitely, if I would go to a high school near me and be like, yo, I'm trying to coach that shit off top, because like I think that's a great idea. But are they athletes? I mean, I don't know. Here's the thing. Here's what I think they are. I think they're e-athletes, because they're playing esports. You see what I did there? Like,
I like it. I like it.
Are they athletes in the sense of what we know as athletes in 2019? No, they're not even close.
They're not doing like physical activities.
Yeah, are they running, jumping? Exactly. But I think, honestly, this is like totally beyond the scope of like this gaming podcast. I think we're going to merge. I feel like we're going to merge, like technology and human beings are going to merge into one another. And at one point, there's going to be no line between what's human and what's tech. And I really feel like
JV Toe Jam and Earl facts, dude.
I'm telling you, I feel like the line between like human and athlete and our preconceived notions of what we are as human beings is going to change. Now, this is some like iRobot shit, but like, I don't know, man. How is it different watching a football game and an Overwatch League game? Yo, I feel like when I'm watching cats on Rocket League, like I watch the Rocket League championships and shit, I be like on the edge of my seat. Like I'm like, yo, Kronobi just did that shit. Like to me, I don't know, man. I find it to be exciting, and people like when I tell people like, yo, they're making stadiums for people to watch a fucking esport, and people are like,
yeah, the last
and
cast,
people say to me like,
in Philly, they're building a brand new arena just for e-gaming, esports,
and people be like, how do you people actually want to watch people play video games? Well, Dick, do you watch a guy swing a bat? It's the same fucking difference. You're watching someone do something that you can't do, and when all of us watch Overwatch League, we can't do Overwatch like they can do it. It's like an amazing effort that they're putting forth. They have talents that we don't have. So like watching physical sports is the same thing to me as watching an esport athlete, because like the stuff that Ninja's doing, we can't do that. And the stuff that LeBron is doing, we also can't do it. I mean, it's more real life because like LeBron's playing basketball and it's a real physical sport, but I don't know. To me, there's no difference. I'm biased though because I'm a fucking gamer, so I don't know. I don't see a difference.
I don't know which side of that I'm on. Because to me it's a little different, but the intensity is probably still the same. The the competition's the same, but I don't know. There's still something about like the physical activity that's
it's definitely physicality is completely fucking different. Don't tell me a dude who's playing Overwatch League has to work as hard as LeBron James in the weight room and running cardiovascular. But I'll tell you this:
there's definitely a skill point for sure.
It's definitely a skill based on technicality. Like, that amazing widow shot gets me just as excited as the amazing goal shot or basket made.
I get it. I completely get it.
It's definitely. I feel like the intensity is just as. I think it depends on your perspective. Like a gamer looks at an esport and is like, "Yo, that was crazy what they did." But a layman will look at like the way I look at baseball. Like somebody will throw a pitch and I'll be watching baseball with the fellas and they'll be like, "Yo, you see that curveball? How did he hit that?" And I'm like, "What? I don't see that. What do you guys look at that? Like, yo, look at the laces on the ball." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" Yeah. So to me, I don't like baseball because I don't understand what's happening, and I feel like a non-gamer is going to look at an esport and think it's a joke because they don't realize how technical and how fucking skilled you have to be like to do that. Like when Ninja's doing stuff in Fortnite, a layman, somebody who doesn't play Fortnite, it just looks like me playing the game. Right. Like they can't tell.
Yeah, no, 100%. My thing is because it's gaming, there's a lot more games out there. So like I don't know how to like categorize it because you like all right, so you have the broad sports. Like all right, here's sports, right? And then under sports is you have your football, then you have your basketball, your baseball, blah blah blah. So now you have esports. But there's way more games than there is sports. You know what I'm trying to say? So like are they going to start creating leagues for all types of games, or is it strictly going to be like the team deathmatch, friggin' Overwatch, Call of Duty, whatever, Battle Royale? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like not everyone's into like a shooting game, so or they're going to be esports for other type of people to get them involved in the league, or is it going to be like sub leagues, or I don't know. I don't really know. I'm just kind of rambling at this point, but
but what you're I feel what you're saying. Like it's easy. If you think about it, there's only major sport. Like
not every game
you
is
have basketball
material. I get that.
You have basketball, football, soccer. There's only like, if you really like major sports in the world, there's only like 10 real major sports. But in gaming, there's mad games. Like people play like competitive Tetris. Like, so how do you differentiate? Like, but I feel like they have to. Are they going to take like? I feel like they'll just take the biggest games out at the time, and like Rocket League is a huge league. Overwatch is a huge league. Dota is a huge. You know what I mean? CS:GO, like those are huge leagues. I bet on esports and DraftKings, but I would
you can actually bet on esports and DraftKings? I didn't even know that, to be honest.
Damn,
that's crazy.
That's dope. But yo, Kane and Ghost, I feel you guys. Like they were like, they're pretty much not into sports, and they're like the esports gives them the same type of camaraderie that athletes feel when they watch a sport. So that goes back to my original point. Like all the people who like got marginalized in high school, like kids who couldn't find their niche, can find their niche with like the gaming shit. So I think that's dope.
Yeah, there's definitely got to be some sort of competition between people.
Yeah, they said Destiny wanted to be an esport, but they didn't have the right conditions.
They could have. They just didn't try hard enough.
Yeah.
They had the PvP arena. They have private matches. They took way too long to incorporate it, but they can do it. They just, I don't know. They're just frustrating. That's a whole nother segment.
Yeah, don't get side started. We'll be here for about 7 hours on that Destiny.
I'm over that.
But yeah, anyway, the video games, high school joint is cool. No, and I'm not gonna call them athletes because they're not athletes. They're
you know what's crazy though, because like every Friday I would go to school wearing my jersey. You know what I'm saying? Like it was game day, so you went to school wearing your jersey, and like you'd walk the halls, you had your jersey on, you're like feeling hot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hell yeah, bro. Because like he plays football. You're
walking around
shit like that.
You're gloating. You're semi gloating when you have the jersey on. It is like, are these dudes, are they going to be like walking around with like whatever jerseys that they have for esports? Like how does that work? I don't know. I never really like watch an esport event. Like I'll watch it here and there, but I'm not watching the actual players. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching more of the gameplay. So it's like I don't know. There's so many different teams, different leagues. I don't know if it's what makes this one different than the other, and like why it's more significant. I don't know.
It's weird because even as like a hardcore I consider myself a hardcore gamer. Like, and what does that even mean? But I consider myself one. So I don't even watch esports though. Like I don't watch esports. Like I've caught a couple esports matches, but like I don't watch esports because if I have time, I want to game myself. So like, you know what I'm saying? Because like, and it's cool because you can. I feel like if you like watching an esport versus playing a game, like you can at least do like what the esport person is doing, like very similar to what they're doing. You can learn
their strategies. Yeah,
they have a higher skill level, but like watching LeBron in the playoffs, no pun, like obviously not this year, but like watching Steph Curry drain 10 threes in the first quarter.
Yeah, me watching Steph Curry is not going to make me a 3-point god.
Yeah, like you can't go outside at your house and simulate that environment, but watching a person do Rocket League esports, you can simulate that exact environment just by playing the game. So I don't know.
No, it is the point of the E. No, I get it.
Yeah, I'll watch Overwatch League at work or as a background noise. Yeah, see, but that's what I'm saying, Ghost. Like, I think, and people, and to your point, Ghost, people do that with baseball. I don't think people really do that with football. Like, people come to the crib and put football on the main screen and everyone's watching. Like, it's not kind of background. And I think, does esports carry that same cachet? Like, are you going to go to Buffalo Wild Wings and have like 3 screens dedicated to an Overwatch League? Like I don't think we're there yet.
Every sport has their championship and it's nationally televised and it's a big event, you know what I'm saying? Like we get that with esports. Like, can I turn on Fox and hear Joe Buck talking about Call of Duty? Because he seems to be on every friggin' sportscast possible.
So, that's the thing. I don't know if, but it remains to be seen. I don't know if esports, it's in its infancy. So we can't. When they first started the AFL, they thought it was going to be trash. Like they thought, and now it's become NFL's the biggest sporting event in America. Like it's crazy, but I think esports is in its infancy. I think it will grow, but making that transition, like they're going to have to convince middle America that video games are the shit. And right now, I still think, we're approaching that level. But right now, the average person is like, esports, that's stupid. Like, you know, and I think that's true. I don't have any data to back that up, but
it's definitely like, I don't know. you can kind of sense it. Like people are just like, oh, video games, bleh, But
yeah,
it's crazy though because of how successful Ninja became, it kind of opened everyone's eyes to the possibility of it being like a pro style thing, like a money making machine on a pro level.
Yeah. Yeah. And to Ghost's point, like, and she goes, I wish I could do that if I had more gamer friends or Overwatch friends in person. I would make an owl party or whatever.
Overwatch League party.
Yeah, no, I know. And so,
an owl party.
No. I just read it straight out. Shut up. So what Ghost is saying though, like, I agree. See, here's the thing: all the hardcore gamers, we're all spread out, and it's almost like a secret society. Like, it kind of reminds me of Fight Club, and that's why, like, when me and Sai met up, I was like, yo, you play? He's like, yeah, you play? And we were like, yo, we play. Like, like,
sounds so weird like that.
Nah, but
you play? Oh, I play. Yo, we play.
Damn, but like, yo. Yo, you so stupid. Yo, you stupid, bro. You know what I'm saying, fam. Like, when I found, I'm like, yo, you play for real, and then you like when you find someone who like mad cats be like, yeah, I play video games, but then they be trash. Like they don't even really play. Like they play Madden and 2K. Like, but when you find someone who's actually a hardcore gamer, like you're like, fam. And look at us now. We got our own fucking podcast. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's to Ghost's point. When you find what they very online thing, which is the thing, that's what I'm saying. When you find like that group, you're like, yo, that's so dope. But we're so few and far between because when you go to a crowd of regular people and you're like, hey guys, I'm a hardcore gamer. How about you? They're like, fam.
It's the type of thing like nobody will admit.
Yeah, no one wants to admit unless
80% of the people in every crowd that you're in has played a video game or still plays video games. Like, you can't tell me otherwise.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like,
but they're not
like a venereal. It's like a venereal disease. Like, if you're like, yo, I have like chlamydia, and it's like, yo, you do too. Like, oh, I bet we can.
We have chlamydia.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, that's a bad example, but
that's a terrible example.
Now you find comfort in like the disease, I guess, or the gaming.
I don't even know what you're talking about right now.
I don't know what's happening right now. This is to cut the.
Went from Overwatch League to chlamydia
League, the professional chlamydia league. All right. Anyway, let's get back on topic. So,
moral of the story is gamers dish out STDs like it's their job.
Correct, and they also sleep with Derek Jeter.
Yeah.
Let's move on. Jesus Christ, what is this podcast? Main event. So we're gonna talk about, and I'll let Cy rock with this one. Respawn Infinity Ward co-founder is working Epic Games.
I mean, I don't really know exactly what they're working on. I don't even think they announced it, but one of the co-founders from Respawn Infinity Ward.
We high off life. Hey. the fuck y'all smoking?
I don't even know, bruh.
Oh, man. The alien weed, bruh.
Hey. But yeah, so Infinity Ward Respawn co-founder is working on a secret project with Epic Games. So I'm curious because Infinity Ward working on Call of Duty and stuff like that. So I'm curious what Epic Games is going to do, what they're getting involved with, and why it's so secretive.
Yeah, that seems crazy. And then we didn't real quick to talk about the Epic. This is more of a PC thing, so I don't think either one of us we forgot to talk about the Epic. Epic Games launched their own PC client or store or what have you. We didn't really talk about. I know that's been like buzzing. I don't know if Ghost or Kane or anyone's heard about that, but there was a big controversy over like
the Epic store.
Yeah, the Epic store,
the launcher. Yeah,
there was a huge controversy because
people are bitching because they gotta download Borderlands 3 on the Epic store and not on Steam, where Borderlands 1 and 2 are. It makes sense from an organizational standpoint. Like, you want all your Borderlands games in one spot. from a business standpoint, Epic Games is going to make you money every time. So I get it. I get it.
No, I just wanted to mention that real quick. I just want more dating sims for us ladies, none of the anime girl stuff.
I agree.
Oh God. Slime Rancher for free. I don't even know what's happening. So
we're going off the rails full bore. Yeah, let's go.
And a chunky one at best. People are mad about it having having to do another launcher
because they have the Blizzard launcher. They got Steam. Now they have Epic Games.
I know, but and this is again, I'm a layman because I don't even have a PC. I have a MacBook Pro from 2010, so I'm trash on the computing side. But here's the thing: this is what I do know. Steam was trash when it came out. Steam was actually Epic. The Epic launcher is way better than the Steam launcher when Steam first came out, and people are people who like love Steam are destroying the Epic store when the Steam store wasn't even as good as the Epic store is now when it first launched.
People like Steam was like low key a monopoly. For PC gaming, like that was the only spot. So.
Yeah, for years I would be like, yo, if I'm getting into PC and they're like, yo, Steam, and I'm
everything
like,
was on Steam.
Like, okay, so it's all good. Next topic, real quick. BioWare, Jason Schreier. Shout out to Jason Schreier, he's like one of the editors for Kotaku. He was on the Weapon Wheel podcast. He seems cool. He said some questionable stuff in the past. Some of it I don't agree with, but he had an article about Anthem. I didn't have the chance to read the whole article, but he basically, and this is kind of an old topic, he basically gave you like the inside scoop to the whole development of the game Anthem and the fact that it was basically a huge sham and like no one over there at BioWare was like in charge of the team. So it was basically like hundreds of individuals just doing their own thing. And what they said in the article, and then don't quote me on this because I didn't background check and source check, but they said people were taking off like 2 and 3 months at a time because due to stress. And they said that CGI, and I can tell you this is true just from playing the demo and seeing the game. The CGI trailer they dropped at E3 2017, where they were like they were like going through a bazaar in a town and like talking to each other and planning and strategizing. That's nothing like the game Anthem, by the way. Like when they dropped that CGI trailer, it was nothing like the game, and they said they literally made a trailer up so they could show something at E3 because the game was going through hell as far as development. And they said the game that we got, they just put together in a year and a half. And they said when they went to the head, when they went to the people that, I guess it was a BioWare, or they went to the head of the kind of the development team to show them the product, like a year out, he was like, what is this shit? Like, he's like, you guys been working 5 years on this? And he was like, this is horrible. And so they kind of busted their butt for the next year to produce what we have that just came out, a month or two ago. So, I don't know. It's a shame because Anthem has so much potential, but it is in fact trash. We out. Dead.
Your ghost gonna kill you.
But people. Here's the thing: people like Anthem, but at the same time, when you find out the background story and you realize, like, because my question is like, damn, what happened to the game based on all the stuff leading up to it, and then you look at the research and you find out that it was a complete clusterfuck for the development. The reason the game looks like it does and plays like it does is because they put it together in a year and a half, and the potential. I mean, when you tell me you're working on something for 6 years, like God of War took them, I think 5 or maybe 6 years. That makes sense. God of War is a masterpiece. When you're telling me Anthem took you 6 years, like, nah, fam, nah. A game that has 360 graphics did not take you 6 years. Like, please don't tell me that. And that's why that was my main gripe. Like, don't sell me gold covered shit and tell me it's chocolate in a gold wrapper. Like, I'm sorry. Anyway, a lot of people were leaving at the time. Their main games were going through a lot of big employment changes, from what I understand. A lot of Dragon Age, and the other game, a lot of. They talk about Dragon Age in an article too, but I didn't have the chance to read all through it. So, there was a lot of things going. Like this is what I do know. Dragon Age. When they were making the Dragon Age game, they didn't. The controls and the weapon wheel are kind of like clunky. They didn't. They didn't think Dragon Age would do well, so they kind of just made whatever. And Dragon Age ended up being like a Game of the Year contender. So they purposely tried to make a bad game, and it ended up doing really well. And so that whole studio it's just like a complete clusterfuck and a half. So, and I'll tell you this: Mass Effect Mass Effect. That's the other game, Mass Effect Andromeda, with all those bugs. And I don't know the technical jargon, but the reason why there was all those facial animation bugs is because they were using, I think, the Unreal Engine 3, but they were supposed to be using 4. It just, BioWare has been an absolute cluster for like...
Yeah, they're a disaster.
They're a disaster, and I'm telling you now, people think Anthem's going to end them. I think they have one more game to put out. The next game that BioWare does, if it's not a major hitter, BioWare's done. Like, that's to cancel the studio because they're finished. Like, after this Anthem debacle, they have one more shot. Some people think they're done as of now. There's really no leadership over there. Like, they're using... There's a huge issue, so I don't know.
Time will tell.
Yeah, that's facts. Kane, I gotta play Dragon Age 2. I have it. I have the physical copy for PS4, and that's what I gotta play. Yeah, Anthem. People like playing Anthem, for sure. But like I said, it's not the game that it should have been.
No, yeah, that was my big issue with it.
Yeah, and that's all we're saying. Like, it's not a masterpiece. A 6-year game should be a masterpiece, especially with, as you're, in increments, you're like, hey, this is what we're doing, this is what we're doing, this is what we're doing, and then the game drops and you're like, fam, what is this? Dragon Age is supposed to be, Dragon Age like 2? Yeah. It's all good. Yeah, Andromeda got a lot of hate, but I love Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3. Andromeda, I actually downloaded it for like $5.99 facts. Star Wars side, did you want to Star Wars Fallen Jedi? Or
nah, I went over it, so we can kind of
move
along.
Yo, physical copy. Dragon Age 2. That's crazy. Mortal Kombat 11, dropping on the 23rd.
Yep. All platforms, I think.
Yo, that story mode looking like a day one for your boy, but since
it looks crazy, and like every time I see something new on Mortal Kombat, it's like a new fatality or something. It's just they just get more wild with this shit.
they really do. Like somebody, I think it was, shout out to Lady Infamous. She was playing through, I guess, like a video looking at all the my body is ready for Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. Was it like a whole fatality video of all fatalities?
Yeah, it was all a fatality.
I gotta watch that because
she was just watching like,
wild.
Yo, she was like, oh damn, like it was crazy. So I can't wait for that. It's not a day one. Like, I'm not day oneing anything until I beat Horizon Zero Dawn, because like I've been playing it since January of 2016. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'm going to cop that at some point. And I don't even like fighting games or buy them, but I have to buy that one. So
I love those games.
Are you going to cop it or not?
One. I don't know. I might like GameFly or something.
Yeah. Cop it. You ain't buying nothing except for that Division 2. Yeah, that Division 2, which is giving content out throughout the entire year. Shout out to UB.
Facts.
UB the GOAT.
Thanks.
Let's talk about, I'm ready to main Cassie Cage again. Hey,
those Johnny Cage fatalities, they crack me up, man.
Yeah, they're mad funny.
They're out of control.
They're mad funny.
Yeah, so real quick, some Microsoft news.
Yeah.
Sea of Thieves, I think it's April 30th, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's April 30th. Sea of Thieves is dropping like a major content update where they're adding like a PvP pirate, like a whole arena where I guess like you have a bunch of teams dropping into a small area of the map, and the whole purpose of the game is to collect the most silver, whether that's from going island to island and digging it up yourself, looting it yourself, invading other players' ships and stealing it. And like it's gonna be some crazy battle arena of these pirates, which seems pretty cool in theory. They have some other I don't want to say it's story content, but it's more like map content, I guess, that they're adding. A lot of people in the Sea of Thieves community seem really excited about it, so that's going
on. Real quick on the low, Ghost said, "I can't get into Division 2. I'm sorry." Ghost Sai just private texted me and said, "I hate Ghost. Please ban her from the chat." That's facts.
I still don't understand how Sea of Thieves is possible.
By the way, I still here it goes. I'm with you. Sea of Thieves, Sea of Trash. Sea of Thieves is trash. I don't give a damn about. I never played the game, so this opinion is fraudulent. But the game is trash. You know what it's like. You know what it's like.
What is it like?
Sea of Thieves is literally Sea of Thieves is No Man's Sky of the sea. Like it shouldn't be a thing, but it is a thing, and it's like going to be a thing for a while. Like it's gonna continue. Like I don't know.
It's not going anywhere. That's for
sure.
It's
not. And I guess a lot of people are playing it. Like, well, if you think about it, if you have an Xbox, you don't got shit else to play. So you're either playing Sea of Thieves or watching Netflix. And like, come on, man,
and not chilling.
Like for real. So that's all you got if you got an Xbox.
Sea of Thieves and Netflix.
Sea of Thieves and Netflix. Those are two.
GG Xbox, you did it.
Xbox, we made it. Oh my god. Bro, you amaze me, Trigon. Hey, glad I could have made you. Hey, we out here. Real quick, Xbox welfare program. I mean, Xbox Games Pass. And live promotion. Oh yeah, this is they talked about this on Weapon Wheel and Press Start. I'm going to tell you, my guy. You said that. Tell my guy you said that. That's funny. So Xbox Games Pass is, I guess it's $10 a month. I think. Credits, new Discord name, Trigun Fanger. Oh yeah, hold up. I gotta hold up. I got a bone to pick with Kane. First of all, me and Sai do this podcast, and then Sai gets a Sai fangirl, and all I get is like a round of applause every now and again. Like, what the hell? Anyway,
someone's jelly. Someone's a little jelly.
Sai gets a fangirl, and all I get is a dude who wants me to start an ASMR channel because he likes my voice. Anyway, shout out to PlayStation. Love you, bro. Real quick, Games Pass is $10 a month, right? And so
it's just ridiculous.
You can get I think you can get live for like an extra $5. So instead of live, I think live per month, if you did it monthly, you could get it for $10.
Xbox One is greater than Star Wars. Star Wars is greater than Division 2. This dude's trying to get banned so hard right now.
Yo, why he said X? Yo, first of all, X.
This guy's trying to get banned, I swear.
Xbox One is literally the worst console. ColecoVision is better than Xbox One, bro. Like, I'm telling you right now, Nintendo Labo is better than Xbox One. That's a fact.
Whoa.
I'd rather go fishing with a crane and some cardboard than play Xbox One. Now, let me stop.
Shout out to those cardboard warriors out there.
Shout out to that VR Labo and the weirdos who like Nintendo. So Xbox, here's the thing about Xbox, and this is why Xbox is mad funny, because they still at the end of this gen, they still trying to throw the D at you. Here's the reality. Xbox Games Pass is $10 a month. They're like, you can get live for $5 a month. Idiot. If you get live for a year, it's $60. 12 times 5 is 60. No deal, dick. It's the same thing. So they're trying to be like, promotion. Xbox Games Pass and live for $15. Well, idiot, if you buy Xbox Game Pass for $10 a month and you buy Live for a year, it's the same price. So don't try to... The Xbox guys, please. I know they're trying to get their last minute generation money, but like, please stop. Just go on to the next gen and then leave this Xbox One.
Nintendo Labo is better than Xbox One. Facts.
Actual facts. You heard it here first. Friday Night Gaming Podcast. Confirmed. But anyway, back to it. Yeah, so that's Microsoft news, and all the Microsoft stuff is like, I don't even think they're releasing any games this year. They just waiting to announce they're gonna kill E3 though.
They always kill E3.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, Microsoft got all these things and then it never happens.
Yeah, can't wait till E3. That's what all the Xbox fanboys say. Wait till E3. Yeah. This E3, however, I really do think they are going to drop that.
They're Xbox the only developer that's going to be there.
Yeah, that's shout out to Microsoft for being E3. They should just change it to like Micro 3 because like Microsoft is going to be the only software company at the and hardware company at the E3. That's a fact.
Yo, this just in. I got a live feed into the Microsoft convention.
Yo.
World premiere.
Yo, I love you. Xbox console exclusive.
Premiere.
Real quick. Moving on to Nintendo. Let's just start off. Screw Cuphead. Screw Labo.
Hold up. You ain't gonna skip. You ain't gonna skip.
Hold on. Nah. Reggie got a Twitter. Yo, Reggie's a chump ass. Like, I'm sorry, man. I'm like off the rails. I'm drinking. Yo, Reggie's trash, and he has a Twitter. And
Reggie's trash.
Yo, Reggie's trash. Yo, he looked like a mix between like Obama and Mr. Rogers put together. Like, he's straight trash, bro. I want you to be my neighbor. Like, shut your ass up, Reggie. Why you got a Twitter, you bitches? Anyway, let me stop. Sorry, you go ahead and take over, bro. I'm drunk. Oh man, this man Reggie. Tweet me, don't tweet me, you pedophile. He looked like Jared from Subway Brother. Nah, for real, man. Like you a weirdo. Oh man, I'm tripping, bro. Let me fall back.
Yeah. I can't, dude. Fucking done.
Yeah, Mr. Fees and May's neighborhood.
Oh, you broke me.
Man.
Holy shit!
Come on, Reggie. We don't need to hear from you.
Let's reel it back into some real news. Labo VR. Like what?
Speaking of game changers,
bro, did you see a picture of this Labo VR?
Bruh, I avoid.
It's a cardboard box attached to your Switch that you're putting up to your face. Like I'm done with this Labo bullshit. Like I'm done with the Labo.
The Labo is like, it's like that movie that is not good, but it lasts like 4 hours. Like it just keeps going.
Bro, you're putting a Big Mac box to your face with the Switch attached to it. There's like, what is happening over there?
Oh my god! Can you guys talk more about Labo?
Yo, we got you, fam. We got you.
Yo, you know what's funny? I actually got a box cutter the other day. It's an electronic box cutter. I'm not even joking because I got mad boxes to cut up, and like I just want to go
real badass here.
I just want to go around like cutting up Labo kids. But then I'm like, that's super weird.
What are you gonna do? Like go to a Nintendo convention and just rip every kid's
I would love
Labo?
To go to low key because it's real quiet too. So I would just walk by people and just like cut their cardboard. Like
low key, what is Labo? Labo is Nintendo Switch's, like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's cardboard boxes. Nintendo is selling you cardboard boxes and pawning it off as a game.
Nah, but what it is actually it's
trash.
They took
trash and they made it into.
Yo, come on, man. We're journalists. Let's be serious.
Okay.
It's an innovative integration into the scientific minds of the youth and trying
that just
to
sounds stupid. Like what are you even saying right now?
Nah, you basically take cardboard and like you can make like a fishing pole out of it, and then you can like fish in the game, and you're actually holding
because your fishing pole won't get wet, dickhead.
And then like I don't know, like if you have like you can make like a steering wheel out of it, I think, or you can be like a robot and you can move and it moves in the game. And then you can put like the switch on top of the cardboard and it like holds it up. I don't know, but you can make like a sword or something. We're not doing a good job of selling the Labo, but I know one thing, Ghost. I can tell you, Labo is better than Destiny 2.
Facts.
Oh my god.
Yo, oh my god. The Labo is
Google Labo because it costs $80 if you want to like buy
$80 for cardboard, man. I'm done with that. Dude, you're putting it to your face, like you're putting the Switch into a box.
Google sold something like that like 6 years ago when you could just put your phone in it and then you have VR. Like it was called like the Google something. Like if you had like a Pixel or
whatever. More of that bullshit. Cuphead is releasing on the 18th. Now, I might actually get this because I feel like raging on stream. So I might do this.
Cuphead is the one game that Microsoft made this generation that's actually good. Cuphead was good. I think it was an Xbox exclusive until now because it's coming
until
out.
Microsoft is just letting everyone have their stuff.
Oh yeah, no, I can't. No, I know. My brother, they just update them and they sell them. So that was like the Labo from like 7 years ago. So that's why when they came out with the cardboard, with the actual Labo, I'm like, yo, they used to put these in cereal boxes in like the 80s. Like, please stop.
Yeah.
But Cuphead, shout out to Cuphead. I can't wait to watch Sty Rage on the.
It should be fun.
Because Cuphead is like mad hard, from what I understand. Not mad hard, but like it's like an old school game. It's an old school game, so it's like challenging, and like if you lose, I think you have to start over at the beginning or something. Like it doesn't just hold your spot like on checkpoint. So that'd be fire.
That game is a clusterfuck from what I'm hearing, so it should be interesting.
I can't wait to see you rock that.
Let's talk about a real console for a second.
Hey, Sony Pony Hour.
Hey, let's get it.
Shout out to the Sony. Oh man, we out here.
Now let's talk about the fuck shit that they're giving us. PlayStation's about to launch for the next gen. They're going to launch a premium service for the PlayStation 5. They're not saying how much more it's going to cost, but I don't like this. I feel like you're starting to split off your player base.
Here's the thing. This is what I'm gonna tell you. As soon as you put the word premium, fam, premium, I don't want that. I don't want anything premium because like that means, think about when you go to the gas station, you got the regular Supreme and then the premium. The premium is always like $75 a gallon. Like, I don't want a premium service. I don't want service based games. I don't want anything to do. I just want to pay. I don't even really want to pay the $60 to do the PSN. Like, I don't want a premium service for PS5. I don't care about it. I don't care what it entails. I don't want a part of it because it's going to be mad expensive.
PS5 is just making me more and more irritated. I actually agree.
Yo, I'm actually with you, Ghost. And here's the thing. And I know I always joke about me and Sai being Sony fanboys, and we're really. I mean, Sai kind of is. I'm definitely not. And here's the reality. I had Xbox 360, I had PS2, and I had other consoles. I'm feeling like Sony's getting dumb cocky with it, and like, yo, I will legit buy an Xbox One 2. Like, I'm not even joking.
Xbox One 2.
If the Xbox One 2 comes out and it has games and it's fire, and honestly, I like the idea that Games Pass. If Xbox One 2 comes out and it's fire, I will cop that Xbox One 2.
Yo, this just in. Xbox Game Pass now allows you to download Labo games.
Yo, that's it. Day one. Let's go. Nintendo Games Pass. Labo.
Get it.
I'm trying to get that fishing pole off top.
So yeah, well, I guess some of the perks of the premium is, you're guaranteed to get into any beta or alpha that they're gonna put out there for any game.
I mean,
that's cool, but I don't need to pay more for that.
That is cool, but at the same time, this is what I'll do, which is what I do occasionally. Oh, that pre-order gives me the beta. Yeah, pre-order, get the beta, cancel that shit. Like,
yeah,
I can easily just do that. Like that. Mm-hmm. That's enticing.
Or they're always giving out codes, or somebody has a code, or
that's what I'm saying. Like open beta. Like, please, like, first of all, if it's an open beta, like, you're getting in it regardless. Even with, and I'm assuming they're talking about private betas, and obviously alphas are like private, but to me, it's not worth anything. It's not worth the money. I mean, that's just my opinion, though.
I don't really know what the whole point of having a premium service for the PS5. They got to come out with more stuff that's enticing. Otherwise, it just seems like, what's the point? They are still going to have the regular plus, the PlayStation Plus, but again, like, are we going to be losing services because they're going to hide it behind the premium? Like, I don't know. I'm not sure yet. Also, while we're on the PS5, we might as well mention that the VR, for sure, I'm broke, can't afford PS5, much less the premium. Yeah. So we'll get into the PS5. So the VR, you were looking this up.
Yeah. So the PS5 VR. Shout out to Pops. Pops is a huge hardcore gamer. He sent me this article on the email and shit. And so PS5, they're getting mad. They're in Japan getting like mad patents on like neurology and all this stuff. So the PS5, the two major drawbacks on the VR for PS4 was the fact that, like, you would go to do something and you would trip over a wire. Mm-hmm. And if you wore glasses for VR, like, the glasses don't fit in the goddamn head thing. So, like, you put the thing on without your glasses, you can't see shit. Like, So what the PS5 is doing off top, the VR, and PS5 is, by the way, PS5 is going to be VR heavy. You heard it here first. It's going to be VR.
VR's fun, Kane. VR's fun.
I want to try VR, but they're hella pricey. Yeah, no doubt. So the VR is basically going to be wireless, which is like, duh. Like, the VR should have been wireless. That's like, like, what's the point of VR if it's not wireless? And it's going to be glasses friendly. So I guess they're going to have like the capacity for you to like adjust around like the eyes, so you can adjust for your glasses. So they're putting a lot of patents over in Japan to get that kind of stuff okay for them to use, and they're putting a lot of stake into this VR, and I feel like it could be. This is going to sound stupid. It's either going to be really, really good or really, really bad. Like, it's going to be an expensive mistake or it's going to be a game changer. And I feel like, I don't know if we have the technology for the VR, because for me, unless the VR can immerse me in the world with like real life graphics, I'm still not going to be interested. If you're still showing me like slightly improved graphics, like every generation has slightly improved this, slightly improved that. If you're just going to slightly improve the VR experience, I'm not interested until, and this shout out to all my Star Trek nerds, I want to be able to go to that holodeck, like, and like completely immerse myself. If I can't do that, then I'm not going to be interested. But that's just me. But PS5 is definitely going to be VR heavy.
That seems like the trend that they're moving in. Other PS5 news that seems to be leaking out like crazy. As we know, PS5 is going to be coming out around sometime in 2020, and I'm sure we'll hear from Sony sometime this year about it. But They leaked out the price point, which apparently is going to be $500 on launch, which is $100 more than the current PlayStation. I believe the PS4 Pro is $500, if I'm not mistaken. But when PS4 launched, it was at a $400 price point, and which was like that price point is what helped them win from this jump. You know what I mean? So they're going up in price, and I don't know if it's because of the hardware or whatever, but
the PS4 Pro you can actually get it for $399
right now. When it launched, I think it was $500.
Yeah, the bundle. There's some bundles that are like $450, and it was $500 when it launched. But
yeah,
here's the thing. I'm gonna tell you guys right now in chat. I don't know if you're day one adopters. I'm telling you right now on Lil Nas X country rap song, I will not be buying PS5 day one. That's a fact, my guy. If I don't ever day one adopt new technology because of the red rings of death and all other BS that comes along with it, like I never buy day one tech. Like you're basically a guinea pig, so I'm not buying PS5 with all the issues that day one.
I bought PS3 on day one, which was nuts. Yeah. PS4 I ended up getting like a year later.
Yeah, I didn't get.
I got like almost 10 years out of that stupid PS3.
Yeah,
that console lasted forever.
Nah, I got Xbox 360 day one. I went through like 3 of them bitches because like I got the red rings twice. Had to send
their
it back.
Hardware was trash.
Yeah, I got the slim. Yeah, I got PS4. Came out in November. I didn't get it till like May, so I'm gonna wait. Yeah. Especially if it's backwards compatible. I mean, I can just wait because I'm not. Unless as
soon as you buy a PS5, the PS5 Pro is gonna come out.
No, I know. But unless here's what I will say. If they say, yo, and there's been rumors about this, I don't think it's true. If they're like, yo, PS5 dropping GTA 6 day one exclusive, your boy will be in that line.
let me continue.
Oh my god.
So PS5 is going to launch in 2020. Here's some rumored games to be coming at launch.
Hey.
Last of Us 2 apparently is getting pushed back out of the PS4 generation, and it's going to launch for the PS5. A return to Bad Company what is it? Medal of Honor. Bad Company I think that's a Medal of Honor game. Yeah. It was like an old school like World War II type of shooter.
Yeah.
They're coming out with Bad Company 3 apparently. Horizon Zero Dawn 2 is set to release
size game of the year confirmed
late 2020, possibly early 2021. It's probably going to be early because I feel like it was early with the first one. First one dropped in like February, March.
Yeah, the first one dropped at the beginning of the year.
And then obviously GTA 6 is another quote unquote launch title.
Yo, but people are talking about Sony exclusive for GTA 6, which I really...
Yeah, no. They're going to have a 1 month exclusive, apparently. That's the rumor.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Just because they Rockstar is, I mean, not that they need the money, but I feel like Rockstar is not going to withhold the money. Like, I don't know. Yeah. I don't think they'll do that because that'll align them with Sony. And why align yourself when you could sell 90 million copies like on between both consoles like they did GTA 5? So
yeah, I don't know. They also leaked a picture of the DualShock 5. Apparently, it's going to come equipped with a camera, and the purpose of the camera is to assist in VR. Yeah,
I believe that. Like I'm telling you, this PS5 is going to be like, they should just call it the PS5 VR station. Like, I really think they're going to go VR heavy. My hope is that I hope they don't sacrifice like just the general gaming console with the general AAA and independent games for the VR. Mm-hmm. Like I hope I hope they don't, I hope they're not negligent with the products they have now to like push this VR narrative, because I'm not into it. Like that God of War 5 still better be fire.
Yeah.
I
agree.
Or God of War 2, whatever the hell the thing is going to be called. But yeah, I hope they don't go like crazy VR, because your boy will be on that Xbox One 2 quickly, my boy.
What's the name? I think that's it with the PS5 leaks.
Yeah.
Real quick with the PSN, they recently launched an update that allows you to change your name finally.
Oh yeah.
The first time you change it, it's free. After that, if you want to change it again, it's going to cost $5.
I mean, people listen. You know what's funny? People have been asking for that for like 10 years.
Yeah, because they want to get rid of XXX cuck lord your mom's face 69XXXX. like
by the way, guys, that's my original screen name.
Yo, facts.
Cuck lord your mom's face.
Follow me on Insta.
That sounds terrible, but also delightful at the same time. So here's the thing.
All those crazy Call of Duty names are going to be getting. I
made my name back in 1884. So I'm Trigun 411. I made it sensible, because I'm like, everybody was coming up with some crazy shit like I effed your grandmother and all this stuff, and I'm like, nah, fam, I'm good with all that. Like, I just keep my name. Does Ghost and Kane and whoever's in the chat, like, do y'all need to change your name? Because like, I mean, some people got some
Ghost changed your name to match your name.
Oh, okay. Well, see, that's the thing. That's the only way I could see it being like, like making.
I thought
sense.
about doing it like because mine is X-Scythe-X.
Yeah.
And I made that when I got the PS3. That was as soon as PS3 launched. That was what I created.
Yeah.
So I've had that name forever. I want to change it to match what my name is now on Twitch and everything, but apparently a lot of games are having issues with the name change. So I might just wait till like PS5
with the trophies and the achievements and stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
No, some story games are like having a hard time recognizing you as a player because your name's different. Like it's in the coding, like it's having an issue.
Yeah, Ghost said it was a business choice or whatever. Like, if you have like a brand, like no doubt, like change your name to your brand name because you want everything to match up or whatever. But like I've had that name Trigun 411 since 2004, and it's a dope. I obviously named it after like Vash's Stampede and the that whole series Trigun, because I just thought it was dope. And so yeah, my name is, I'm cool with that name.
And for me, it's like I feel like mine's close enough to where I'm not really in a hurry to change it. Although I would like to get rid of the dashes and all that stuff. But I don't know if I want to change it yet. It might be like whenever I do get the PS5, maybe that's when I'll just start a new account. Just
I feel like you'll have less issues. The only thing though is funny because not that it matters, but like when I look at my friends list on PSN, like
put the list in Discord if you can.
I can put the list. There's a list of the games that have been cleared. That's dope. When I look at my PSN friends list though, like people have more achievements than I do and like a higher gamer score, whatever, because I was on Xbox 360 solely for like 10 years.
Yeah.
So that's why I kind of want to
because your PS3 stuff carried over.
Yeah. Yeah, and I want to keep like I never even had. It's weird because I only start like my account, my Trigun 411 on PSN. When I was on PS2, I had a totally different name. Like, so none of that stuff. So all the achievements under my Trigun PSN name is just from PS4.
Right.
So it's crazy, but yeah, that name change stuff is crazy. And you can go back to your previous name for free, and it's fixed the problem. Oh, that's dope.
Nice.
Yeah, that's fire.
GG.
Upcoming games for this month, right? We got Mortal Kombat on the 23rd. Days Gone. Days Gone looks good to me.
Yeah, it does look good.
But it's definitely a game I want to play for sure. Tribeca Film Festival is on the 25th.
That's yeah. So it's not a game. I don't know if you're a troll or not, but
no. I know. I know.
Like, yo, that new hotness, the film festival is coming.
By the way, Coachella just passed this weekend. If any of y'all got your Instagram up, I like Coachella.
But no, I found something interesting that I don't know if you're aware of. All
right, play.
So I'm sure you've heard of the Tribeca Film Festival, and if
of course,
yeah. So, and if you're like a movie buff.
There's a lot of films that originate there, like become like big joints,
and like they have like Sundance and the Cannes or whatever, Cannes or whatever, whatever you pronounce it,
French stuff.
Yep. Yo, by the way, just go off topic. Shout out to Paris, man. They're dealing with some shit right now with the Notre Dame burning.
Notre Dame with Notre Dame, whatever. Yo, like they can't like put the fire out though.
I don't know. I haven't checked up on it, but that
it's
shit
like
was crazy before.
Yo, it's burning, and like everybody's just on social media taking pictures. Like they're posting pictures of when they were in front of it, and I'm like, okay,
yeah,
like it's just crazy.
But yeah, not yeah. I don't know. It's nuts out there, man.
Yeah, but, I hope they get it under control because that building's been standing for like over 800 years.
Yeah,
so.
Dude, crazy history is getting destroyed right now. Like,
yeah, that's wild.
Like there's artifacts in there from I don't even know when, like years and years and years ago. But
yeah. Anyways,
to reel it back, the Tribeca Film Festival is this month in New York City. It's on the 25th, well, the weekend of the 25th. But this particular event on the 25th is actually Kojima and Norman Reedus.
Oh.
And instead of talking about their films, obviously, they're going to be talking about Death Stranding. And it's like a whole panel. I think it's an hour long. They're just going to be talking about Death Stranding. I still feel like they're not going to tell you anything about Death Stranding.
I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. Like
this game's never coming out,
bro. Yo, here's the thing, right? Like Death Stranding is my game of the year whenever it drops, but I'm actually starting to get annoyed. Like I follow Hideo on Twitter. I follow
he's a troll.
Norman Reedus. Like
he's a big troll.
I follow these are my guys, but I'm starting to get like a little bit annoyed because I'm like, fam.
Yeah,
I feel like they're dragging this on. I'm like, bruh, like, what are you guys doing? Like,
yeah, I don't know.
I feel like they're just dragging it on.
But
oh my God.
Yo, shout out to Jeff Keighley. He's running the gaming streets nowadays.
Yeah,
he's moderating the panel for Kojima and Reedus. So
and he has a crush on Hideo for sure.
Yeah,
he loves that guy.
So that's going to be going down on Thursday, the 25th, which is also the same day as Avengers Endgame, which is also the same day as Division 2 Raid. So a lot of things are going on the 25th.
Oh man, this man's side gonna be on sensory overload.
Yo,
this man might have a stroke.
I swear, I told the boys, I'm like, yo, if we don't beat this raid by like 5:30, I'm out.
Yeah, we out.
I'm going to see
Good
this
luck,
movie.
Boys. We gone.
I straight up, I'm like,
God.
I'm done. I'm out. I'm seeing this movie.
That's crazy.
Tickets already paid for. My ass is in that.
Oh
seat,
yeah, that's right.
Watching every trailer from start to finish, like it's a wrap. But anyways,
this Endgame.
If
Shout out to Pac.
Endgame. Facts.
No, that's the greatest shit ever. Anyway,
but yeah. So at 6:00, if anyone, shout out whoever's listening, April 25th, you can buy tickets to the panel at the Tribeca Film Festival.
Damn.
And yeah, I mean, I don't know what you're gonna learn about the game, but they're gonna be talking about something about the game.
I feel like we should go. In a way.
I mean, I would love to if it wasn't that day.
Yeah, that's actually that's actually
like
true.
If it was Friday or Wednesday, I'm there. But because it's the same, like my movie starts at the same time as this panel. Ain't nothing holding me back from Endgame. Pause.
Endgame. Facts.
Anyways, but yeah, no, I thought it was interesting. I was kind of poking around and oddly enough ran into this article showing that these two are going to be having a 60-minute conversation with Jeff about Death Stranding. So I'm curious what articles is going to spawn from that.
You said 60 minutes?
60 minutes, yeah. They're going to be talking. That's what I'm saying. Like
completely silent for 60 minutes.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what are we going to learn? Because we haven't learned a goddamn thing about the game. Every time he shows us something, it's nothing.
We know there's a baby in a spacesuit.
Yeah.
Like, in the stomach. I don't know. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. Yo, shout out to the Nets who are getting blown out right now.
Yo, shout out to the trash Nets who going home after round 1 confirmed.
Dude, it's only game 2. Shut your mouth.
Shout out to Boston Bruins, my favorite hockey team. Side thoughts. Moving on. Actress, let's talk about this chick who plays in the Star Wars joints.
She plays Iden. Iden Vasario.
Janina Gavankar.
Yeah. That is her actual name.
Damn. Oh, I still gotta play Horizon. She's in Horizon Zero Dawn Frozen Wilds.
Yeah, she's in the DLC. Her character name is Tatai or something like that.
Damn. That's dope.
But yeah, so apparently now there was a video emerged of her meeting a fan at the Star Wars event because she did play Iden in Battlefront 2, so she's, naturally part of the Star Wars family. She met up with a fan, and the fan was thanking her for getting her to try Horizon Zero Dawn because she's in it. And she was saying, Horizon's been my favorite game, blah, 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 blah. The game's really awesome. Thank you for getting me to play it. And then on stream, she said, well, just wait till Horizon 2 comes out because you are going to die. She's quoted saying, you're going to die. I know some secrets. You are going to die. Like, damn. And that clip on Twitch or whatever they're streaming on has been since removed, probably because Disney told them to or whatever, or Sony probably did. But it poses a question like, what's gonna happen? Like what? Yeah, what's going like? Because you're not through it yet, but the Horizon story, the way like it ends and everything, you're like, you're like, what the fuck? And I can't wait to play Horizon 2, so if she's saying this already, man, it's amping me for the second one. Yeah. But unfortunately, we probably won't get it till PlayStation 5.
Yeah, that's actual facts.
But it's going to be fire.
A part of me almost wonders if they did this shit on purpose. Like, if they had her say that and then remove it. You know how, like, that whole, like, any publicity is good publicity?
Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah.
They could have done that.
It's possible.
Yeah.
But I can't wait.
Yeah,
I think that's it, right?
Yeah, hell yeah. That's it for 29. Yeah. So shout out to everybody that came through.
Yo, shout out to the chat. GG's.
Yo, shout out to the chat. Let's get it. Yeah, episode 29. That's a wrap. And Sai, your outro, sir.
You can find me at Scythex _ on Twitter and twitch.tv/Scythex.
Hey, and hit up FNG, Twitter at FNG podcast _ You can find your boy Trigun on Twitter at Trigun4848. I need to get my followers up, by the way. I got like 41 followers, and 40 of them are just my grandmother's sock accounts. So Twitch count. Shout out to grandma. Twitch.tv, RIP, by the way. Twitch.tv /Trigun411. Make sure you just hit us up wherever you can. Whatever you're doing, hit us up. And Ghost, appreciate you. Kane, appreciate you. Sean, appreciate you. Fly, appreciate you. Hey.
Real quick, if you are interested in trying GameFly for a 30-day free trial, or you want to give it a shot for 3 months at a very discounted price, feel free to click the link. It is in the description below YouTube. So feel free, click the link, join up, give it a shot. It saves you a ton of money on games. And shout out to GameFly.
Hey, he said, Sean said, what happens to the podcast if you guys buy Xbox 2 and PS5? That'll actually be dope, because then it'll be like a war every other week.
That'd be fire.
Oh, fanboys, let's go. Nah, that'd be fire. I mean, I'll probably buy both, but who knows what I'll be doing.
No, you ain't.
I'll probably be on Golf Clash 3.
You'll be on Baby 10, no time for anything.
Facts. I'll be on Baby 10, not even gaming, just trying to coach my son up on that esports, that Mario Tennis esport, boy.
There you go.
Oh, man.
But, on that note, I'd say we done.
On that note, we out.
Laters.
Peace.
Episode 29. Peace.